So basically, I've had all my schooling from Chandigarh. I've stayed with my maternal grandparents from a very young age. My parents stay in Bathinda. So after having all my schooling over there, I joined Thapa University for my BTech, from where the dream of MBA started. And I appeared for a CAT in the final year of my MBA in 2017. And again, I couldn't convert it in that year, and then I came to Delhi for my job, and again I appeared for CAT, and both the years I had the calls, but in the first year I could not convert my calls. So this year I again appeared for CAT, and I luckily have got through and would be joining my MBA from now on. With respect to GDPI, there were a lot of praises which are heaped upon Career Launcher. When you read online or when you talk to any of the individuals, there are a lot of praises which are there for GDPI process. And apart from that, last year I was working on my knowledge. Like, I joined classes which were again very good, but they worked on my knowledge part. But again, my personality and my interview skills were not worked upon. And this year, only that was the focus, that all the things can wait, but only GDPI things need to be catered to. And for that, from all round, I just got now one name, that Career Launcher is the best. So I just went through with it. With respect to interviews, the one thing which I'd specifically like to mention was the PGPI program that I joined over here. So the mentors like Gopi sir, Shivku sir and Gautam Puri sir, they worked really hard with me, and they worked in different aspects of my personality and my interview skills. Gautam Puri sir gave me a story which I need to narrate in an interview. I used to be a very formalized package, always trying to give very particular, very specific and very correct answer, morally correct, but they were not always true. So sir spent one complete 90 to 100 minutes just jotting down my story and letting me know that you have to put forward the story. Then Shivku sir gave me an experience of bogging me down. He used to thrash me into the interviews, asking me GK questions and everything which I did not know, and I was bogged down कि मुझे तो कुछ भी नहीं आता. But still, that was motivation, that even if you don't know the answers, how do you handle that situation? How you keep your calm, how you keep smiling in any situation, whatever might happen. And then the best part I had was with Gopi sir. Gopi sir used to work on my personality to the core, how you should look confident, how you should always keep a smile, how your personality should dominate. And there was a belief which he used to generate in me that whatever you have achieved up till now, the academic background that you have and the sort of percentiles that you have achieved, it is worth being arrogant of, but you are so shy and so lack in self-confidence. So he was one person who infused self-confidence in me through multiple interviews, multiple discussions, and that's what eventually paid off. And maybe I'll also like to add an experience of 1 year, maybe that also played a part. As engineers, most of the quant and logic reasoning is catered to, but people have this general perception that verbal nahi hoga, verbal is difficult. I am one of those people who just had the belief that verbal needs to be catered to. It's nothing. I didn't even read anything, etc. I was just regular with my test series. I always attempted my test series on time. Just keep it as simple as that. Don't get engrossed into a lot of stuff because you won't be able to manage. You'll get bored and you'll leave it. So just gather the minimal resources that you have and use them judiciously. And again, whatever mentorship, whatever coaching you are taking, be particular about it. There's no specific coaching which is the best or anything. Just be specific which suits you the best and which suits you the best in your city. That is very important. First, you need to realize your strengths and weaknesses. I always knew that quant and logic was my strength, and I just had to believe in myself. And secondly, regularity is something which is very important. CAT is not one exam that needs a lot of aptitude or a lot of hard work. It just needs regularity. If you are regular and true to your work, it will work out. And third thing which I have seen is nothing in CAT is such that can't be worked out, that practice cannot help you achieve. So just focus not only on solving the problem and solving in the best possible way, because there are many ways assumption, substitution would get you most of the answers very quickly in a suitable time. So that has helped me a lot. And this is one technique which I tell people, that MCQs should always be answered in a way that MCQs are to be attempted, not just making this equation and solving it in one complete page. Then the belief is very important. You need to channelize your resources. You need to be very particular about the resources that you are using. There is no point taking up all the material and then studying nothing. So you need to gather the resources which are optimal for you, which will best serve you. Like I always knew that I don't have the time to study the complete any of the book, R.S. Agarwal or any book. So I knew that I don't have that much time. So I just opted for the formulas which could help me. And finally, do work on your like GDPI and knowledge related skills. Do keep in touch, read the newspaper, stay in touch, because this is a process. This is not just oriented towards the result. Once you are in the process, you will always like have good result. Just choose the mentors, the material very, very judiciously. That is very important.